Oh, g'day guys, welcome back to another channel. So we made it in here to Steep Point. Just travelled into the useless loop road. It's just been freshly graded as well. So the road is super nice. We're sitting about 80 k's an hour with zero corrugations. It's a little bit rocky, but other than that, it's all pretty well smooth. As if you've done this road before, you do know what it can be like. The corrugations in here are normally pretty extreme. Today, because it's all limestone, today on our way in, it was actually really calm on the way in. Anyway, so we just made it into the park entry sign here. So obviously if you haven't paid your fees, this is where you would do so. You would put it in here. Anyway, so we've just spent the last just over a week travelling from Broome to Exmouth and onto Coral Bay. We rode on a few buggies and bits and pieces, done a fair bit of exploring. Went on a boat tour as well while we were in Exmouth and watched a few sunsets as well. And they also had the staircase to the moon when we were in Broome while we were there as well. Anyway, so we're about to head off now. So I've actually I aired down before we hit the main useless loop road in to 25 and 30 psi. That's just my go-to off-road tyre pressure. And then now I've just aired down again to 20 in the front and 25 in the rear. Yeah, anyway, so we'll head on in and we'll get into it. Finally made it into camp. We're staying at Blackie's camp. It's camp number 1. So Blackie's camp 1. Here at what was the name of the bay? Right, Shelter Bay. Shelter Bay. And to be honest, this is definitely nicer than Blackie's campsite number 2, which is just over there in front of me. Yeah, they definitely got short-strawed compared to us. I dare say someone's booked it both sides of where we're booking it for. Hence why these guys probably couldn't book it in here. They also probably didn't know as well. Now I'll show you guys around. So basically you got the back of the front of the car over there. As you can see how calm the water is here. And then that's the other camp that I was talking about over there. And we're only just a couple of metres away from the ocean. I'll show you our own little private beach that we have. We found it just after we got here. Didn't really know it was even here, to be honest. We just thought it's just the rocks. Now I'll spin you around. Up in here, so you've got your own little private beach in Blackie's 1 camp. It's definitely the pick of the bunch, I would have thought. It's definitely not the camp that I would have chosen if I had a choice, but now that I know what it is, it's definitely the pick of the bunch in terms of the camp. If you guys, oh, I got to dodge the water here. If you guys wanted to choose a camp, this is probably one of the nicer camps there are around here. All the camps around here are bloody lovely. Yeah, this one in particular, it's just next level. And our spot that we've got is flat. It's pretty much out of the wind. Well, and it's called Shelter Bay for a reason. Yeah, anyway, I'll put you guys down. You guys can watch the sunset, and we'll see you guys in the morning. We're having buttered chicken. See you guys later. The next day we woke up, we packed up camp first thing in the morning and headed off, continued our adventure towards the very tip of Steep Point. Don't forget guys, if you're enjoying the content that we're creating, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel so we can post more content like this as well. Anyway, we'll get on with the video. Morning guys, so we just made it out of camp there at Blackie's campground. So we're just on our way up to the tip now, or over to the tip, west to the tip, somewhere. And we're gonna go past the main camps there are over at Shelter Bay, over to my right. I didn't actually mention to you guys that the land that you can see behind me, which is in front of the camp, is that's Dirk Hartog Island. You can catch a barge over there. There was a barge running this morning and we were getting up. It since this time and last time we were here, it does go pretty early in the morning. So if you are booking it, yeah, it is first thing in the morning. So you will be camping here for the night before to be able to book the camp, to be able to book that barge. Anyway, we're going to hit the tracks and we'll show you on our next stop. I think it's some Turtle Bay or something like that. We'll get into it. So that there is the turn off to the cliff face over the other side of Steep Point. I didn't see how far it was, probably only 2 k's or something. Anyway, we'll keep going. Made it to some cliffs on our way up to the end. We've only got like 2 k's left. I'll spin you around. Check this out for a view. Imagine if your house was up here. Check that out. Absolutely incredible. I've just been informed that I'm not allowed to get close to the edge. Anyway, apparently there's whales out there. This is looking out through the binoculars. It's just absolutely incredible. A couple of years ago we went further down south from here, and there's big blowholes and everything. Like, this is nothing compared to what's further down that way. Anyway, we're going to keep going, and we'll keep heading up towards the tip. Righto, there we go. We've finally made it to the tip here at Steep Point, the most westerly point in WA. It's not so windy this time compared to last time that we've been up here. It is a little bit windy. I don't know if the mic's distorted at all or... Anyway, I'll show you guys around. I won't get any drone footage, unfortunately. I just don't want to lose the drone up here. I don't have too much confidence in it since last time when I crashed it. Anyway, I'll show you guys around. Done and dusted, so we've filled out the book now. So we're gonna head off, show you guys a little bit more around here, and then we're gonna head on out of here. So it appears someone's left a 15 kilo bag of shells. I don't know what you'd use that for. You know, I'll chuck a photo of it up on the screen. Tell me what you reckon. So this is the fault line camp. So if you're looking on the Steep Point camps or whatever, this is your view. It is pretty nice, but it does get pretty windy up here. And from memory, there is a beach down there that you've got. It is a bit of a hike, but it is yours and yours only. Well, whoever else is staying up here, really. Yeah, and you got tie down points to anchor off all the way along the cliff face here, and you got a filleting station up there as well that you can clean your fish off. And there is a buoy thing. What do you call it? Lifesaver. And there's brandy toilets here as well. Anyway, it is pretty messy here though. There is some bones in campsite number 3. Yeah. Alright, we'll keep going. And as you guys can see, this cliff line face along here is quite magnificent. The footage does not quite do it justice. You'll be able to see when we show the blowholes how high the water comes, and the cliff face is probably somewhere in the vicinity of about 30 metres, maybe even 50 in some spots as well. You got the whole cliff line going up the coast. So Steep Point is back up that way a couple k's. The actual peak of Steep Point. Check that out. So we just found the blowholes down there. We've got to wait for the next wave to come in. Yeah. Look at that. Now I believe further south you go, near false entrances and big irons, but they don't blow water through them. Yeah, that's sick. Oh yeah, check that out. Oh yeah! From the cliff faces we headed on over towards the northeastern side of the peninsula, back past Shelter Bay, and we continued our journey back out of Steep Point. That'll do, guys, for this week's episode. So we just made it out to the pay station here, which is basically the start of the useless loop road back out to the highway. So it's about 80 k's or something like that of gravel, and thankfully that it's all just been graded for us, so it should be a nice smooth trek out of here. Anyway, so I've aired up to 25 psi in the front and 30 psi in the rear, so that'll get us out to the highway, and then we'll get on for there. If you enjoyed the content, please like and subscribe to the channel, guys. Comment below if you've got any questions about Steep Point. How do we arrange it? I'll put in the parks and wildlife link so you can book it if it's something that appeals to you. Anyway, we'll see you guys in the next video. See ya.
I just want to go on record to say that I'm the best wife in the world for you, because I would not want to walk back and forth from the car videoing random things for you. Okay, love you.